lot of camera gimbals are out there in the market, but it's kind of hard to find something that's in the low to mid-range but still reliable. That's when the Aochuan Smart X Pro comes into play. Now this is a sponsored video and I would like to thank Aochuan for sending me this gimbal. But rest assured that I'll be still honest with my experience and opinions about this gimbal. And before we move any further, I would just like to thank everyone that subscribed to my channel. We finally hit that 1,000 subscribers goal after 5 years. Well, that's all on me since I haven't posted anything in a few months, but we're going to change that since there are a lot of brands reaching out to me and I would like to thank them as well. So if you aren't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button so we can reach and educate a lot more people through our channel. So now let's see what's inside this gimbal package. So first we have the gimbal itself, and then we have a mini tripod which we're going to put at the bottom like so. Screw that in, and one last thing is the charger, and that's it. It's a pretty simple package. So to operate this gimbal, simply pull the neck outwards like so. You just have to put a bit of a force, but don't worry, it won't break. And slide our phone in. It's very easy to balance, just some micro adjustments so it won't tilt to the left or to the right. And then we turn the gimbal on. There we have it. Now we are ready to film. Alright, so let's start with my favorite feature. This gimbal has a wireless charging feature, which means while your phone is mounted on this gimbal, you can charge it wirelessly. The way to do that is to press the record button. And then as you can see, my phone is charging. Well, that makes it very convenient, which means you can shoot for long hours without worrying that your battery could drain. So unlike other low to mid-range gimbals, this one has a 3-axis stabilization. That means your footage is stabilized from side to side, up and down, front and back, since most gimbals in this range only offer 2-axis stabilization. Alright, now so let's move to the more technical stuff. Let's start with the controls. So we have right here a joystick. So this is pretty standard in all gimbals, and the purpose of this is to change your shooting modes. We have POV, we have pan follow, we have follow, and we have lock. But that's not the only purpose of the joystick. You can use it as well to move your gimbal up, down, side to side. If you ever lost your instruction manual, there are more functions that you can read at the side of the gimbal. Alright, so the next instruction that we have here is the power button. So obviously the power button, you use it to power up your gimbal or turn it off. But you can tap your power button once to activate the LED fill light at the back of the gimbal. And then you tap it again to adjust the intensity, and on the 4th tap, you turn it off. And the last button that we have here is the record button. Obviously, you use it to record your footage, but like I showed earlier, you can long press this one and charge your phone wirelessly. And as per the instructions say, there's a curve right here. You double click the record button to switch to vertical mode. It's very convenient since most videos on social media right now are filmed in vertical mode. Alright, so now we are inside the app. You can download this by scanning the QR code on the manual or on the side of the gimbal. The first thing that we will notice is this hand icon. So these are the gesture control functions. So like this first one, fist gesture is to toggle photo or video mode. So now we are in photo mode. Let's switch to video mode using the fist gesture. Now that is pretty impressive because it means that the app is very responsive. And as you can see, there are other gesture controls here that could be useful, especially if you're filming by yourself. So the next feature that we're going to tackle are these follow mode. So we have face tracking, body tracking, object tracking, and other app tracking. Let's start with face tracking. Alright, obviously there's no face in frame, so I'm going out there. So obviously the camera is moving, the gimbal is moving, so it means it's tracking my face and it's doing it very smoothly. Alright, now let's move to body tracking. Oh, still tracking. I just switched it to body tracking, so it means it's going to track my body but not my face. So if I get too close to the camera, my head will be cut off. It's going to record from my neck down. But if I, be exactly right here, it will show my face obviously, but if I move closer to the camera, then it's just my body. Alright, so the next one is object tracking feature. So we're gonna test this with the tripod. Simply just switch to the object tracking, and then what you do is you highlight the object in front of the screen, and then it will follow that object wherever you place it in the world. As you can see, it's very efficient, it's very smooth, very fast tracking. Alright, so the last feature is the other app tracking. So that means when you go live on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, you can track your face, so you can stay in frame, and that's very useful since it's not only from the app, but you can also use it in different platforms. Now that we're done to the technical stuff, let's move on to filming. All right, so we're just waiting for Sam to turn around. So I'm gonna film him starting from here, and then we'll do a series of cuts, and maybe I'll explain some camera movements along the way. Might have to cut that since I won't do it. All right, the first shot that we're going to do is the slider shot. So I'm gonna move the gimbal from the right side to the left side, revealing Sam. All right, I'm gonna use this car as my foreground. We just wait for Sam. There we go. All right, and the next one that we're going to do is called like the jib shot or crane shot, since I'm going from up to down. All right, Sam, let's go. Nice. All right, so this is where we can apply that tracking. We might use the object tracking to scan Sam so we don't lose him while doing the orbit shot. Go to the fridge, go to the fridge. Cut. Good take, good take. So that's done. The next one we're going to use is the tracking shot. Let's go, Sam. So I'll be in front of Sam while he's walking towards me. So, you know, just another angle for continuity. 3, 2, 1. All right, so for this next shot, we're going to do something that's called frame blocking. Well, essentially, put your subject in frame and then you find like a wall or something to block your shot, and then you can mask that out in post and then put another clip in there so it's a seamless transition. 3, 2, 1, go. And that's how you do frame blocking. All right, so the next shot that we're going to do is like the reverse frame blocking. Obviously, we start with the wall that blocks our frame, and then we slide with the same motion from earlier to reveal the next shot. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. So we have 2 more additional shots which are very important when you are filming these kind of videos. The one is the establishing shot and one is the closing shot. So the establishing shot is basically you just show like the entirety of the building or the place where your story takes place. Do the subtle movements. A slider move is fine, like this. Revealing the place, and then we need Sam as our subject again. So for this closing shot, I'm just going to walk backwards so I can reveal the entirety of the frame and then cut. 3, 2, 1. And then we cut. Alright, so now for the final verdict. Is this gimbal worth it? Definitely yes. For a low to mid-range gimbal, this one is packed with features that you cannot find with other gimbals in the competition with the same price range. So thank you again for Aochuan Tech for sponsoring this video and for sending me this gimbal. So if you want to give yourself one of these gimbals, just click the links in the description below. And that is it for me today. So please, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you for my 1K subscribers. Onwards to 2K, 5K, 10K, 100K, a million subscribers soon. Cheers, see you next time.